blog post came out today, and we've got a bunch of information on new characters coming to the game, which is Gambit. I know Tana is super happy. Information about Cosmic Crucible and the rewards. It doesn't mention anything about new characters, which is kind of concerning. We've got some milestone events for A-Force and also for Metal and Prior. More importantly than that, they did address the issue that was happening yesterday with the Pestilence. I want to read this because I have some thoughts about this. Pestilence, Scourge, rank rewards, issues follow-up. So this just came out this morning. To quickly recap, there were two issues in the rank rewards yesterday that caused incorrect rewards to be delivered. The team is actively working on correcting this, ensuring all players get the rewards they should have received based on their final standing as of yesterday, Thursday, 4/28, because the rewards look like they were locked in as of Monday, which was wrong, on the leaderboards, including the standard Morgan Le Fay character shards, bonus shards, and related red stars. We're working to deliver those today. That's kind of nice. I'm hoping that we get those today. I know I'm short 280 myself personally, but if a technical issue prevents it from then, they will be delivered early next week. Boo! This is the part that kind of struck some conversation and controversy with me, and I had to discuss it with Reminix, and I want to talk about it a little bit. After the correct rank rewards are delivered later this week, we'll be sending out a package of bonus gifts to all players level 50 above. Accounts removed from the leaderboards yesterday will not receive the gift. And initially when I read this, I was like, oh my goodness. The same comments that here on the Reddit. Does this mean that the cheaters are not getting banned? This is why the accounts are removed from the leaderboard still in the game. Are accounts that removed from the leaderboards allowed to keep their unlocked Morgan Le Fay? And when they ban people, they take into account how much they spend. I hope not. If they spend enough, they will not ban them permanently. Now, Scopely has said in the past that they will not announce individual bannings of players. They mentioned something like privacy. Other games, though, will say, yesterday we banned 742 accounts. And I don't know that they're not going to do that. And I'm being optimistic. But part of this kind of struck a chord with me. Like, oh my God, are they not going to ban these people? What's going to happen? And I'm a little annoyed. Reminex was a little more optimistic on this when I talked to him, and he feels that they're not going to announce bannings publicly, and we're going to be able to, if and when they do, and my understanding is they have not done anything yet, if and when they do, we'll probably have to hear it from Reddit, from people posting on Reddit saying I was banned, wrongly banned, whatever they say. So I'm not expecting to hear from Scopely, we banned people, or we banned this player, or anything like that. At least from my past experience with Scopely, which a little bit concerns me. So we will have to wait and see. And then let's get to the blog post. We've got Phantom X, Dazzler, and Gambit, and the kits. And basically, this is going to be a Cosmic Crucible team. And also in the Strike Time video, they mentioned that they're reworking, or they're doing something with a team that a lot of players already have. And so that there's going to be a second team that is going to have Cosmic Crucible bonuses along with these characters right here. And the question for me is, what is it going to be to get people excited about Cosmic Crucible? They said there's going to be one round a week. And from my experience with playing in the playtest, of course, they could change things. That was just a beta. You play for 3 days, and it took about 30 minutes to do one round. So 30 minutes a day for 3 days. So that does add an hour and a half of screen time this week. Plus, they're reworking all the blitzes, which are going to go over. The Cajun Ace, Greetings Commanders, Unlimited X-Men. Now, lots of potential here. Gambit looks pretty good. Move over Uncanny and Astonishing X-Men. There's a new mutant team in town, and they're poised to resist the dominance of Homo Superior. Heading toward the battlefield soon are the initial Unlimited X-Men members, Gambit, Phantom X. I kept calling this guy Phantom X, like I was doing it like Phantom X. No, it's Phantom X. And Dazzler in the forthcoming version 6.1 release. The team will eventually be filled out with 2 more recruits to 5 members following version 6.2. I don't know if these are going to be the Scourge characters or Scourge requirements. That's kind of, but I've been looking at the kits like, oh my goodness, especially Phantom X. It's like, oh my God, he's going to have dodge. Is this going to be OG Spider-Man all over in Node 5 and 10? Like where you had to get the dodge and all that stuff. My goodness. As you'll see in the kits below, the team's specialty will be upcoming new game mode, Cosmic Crucible. So the Unlimited X-Men will be a great way to hit the ground running. For now, let's meet in the first 3 Unlimited X-Men. Gambit, We're not going to read his story. We're going to go right down right here to read what he does in game. Gambit slots into the Unlimited X-Men as a blaster who sports devastating damage and high survivability. And although we recommend including Gambit with your Unlimited team, he works well with any X-Men character. His entire kit is impressive, but take note of his special ability, Winning Hand. That's his special. It doesn't require any ability energy, and because the Unlimited X-Men are Cosmic Crucible specials, this features bonuses that help propel his team at the top of the food chain. And they also mention in the kit the way that the AI will work when he has charged versus when he won't work. We're going to get into that. So we're definitely going to be heading into a mutant gear crunch. They're probably going to go mutant on mutant on mutant on mutant, just like they went mystic on mystic on mystic. Now we're going to go all the way down to the passive. Looks pretty important. A lot of interesting mechanics here. Probably going to be a Raider ISO based on his kit. On spawn, gain charged. In Crucible, gain an additional charge. So he's going to have 2 charge. At the end of any enemy turn, attack the most injured enemy, ignoring taunt for 180% piercing and apply a heal block. That sounds very powerful. At the end of any enemy turn in Crucible, look at this. Fill speed bar by 20% of this character. This team looks like it's going to be lightning fast. When this character drops below 50% health for the first time, do the following. Gain stealth for 2 turns to gain immunity. Clear all defense down on this character. And then this is the part that is kind of bonkers. On crit, apply evade to self and all Unlimited X-Men allies. And that's interesting because he's also going to get extra bonuses when he has evade, which we're going to read here in a minute. When this character has stealth, gain 50% drain. While this character has evade, check this, gain 25% crit chance and 25% crit damage. And while this character has evade, Unlimited X-Men allies gain the same bonuses. Bunches of health bonuses, gain 50% max health. X-Men get it, and Unlimited X-Men also gain the max health. Now we're going to go to his ultimate and read that, which is stacked deck. And this probably won't going off all the time, where his special is basically an AoE. It can go off every turn. You have an option between doing the basic and the special. And depending on whether or not charged, you might want to do one or the other. But his ultimate stack deck, energy cost 3-6, attack all enemies for a lot of damage. If this character has 3 or more X-Men allies, apply disrupted to 2 turns for all enemies. That's very powerful. In Crucible, flip 2 positive effects into negative effects on all enemies. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. That is, that's very good. Now, this is where it's really interesting, and we're going to read this carefully because it plays out differently with charge and the way the AI is going to play it. Actually, it seems like it's kind of the AI kind of got a bad deal here, but we're just read it anyways. Energy cost 0-0, which still can be ability blocked, right? Attack primary and adjacent targets for piercing and apply 2 bleed for 2 turns. If charged, apply ability block to the primary target, lose 1 charge. In Crucible, apply speed up to 2 turns itself on all limited X-Men allies. That just seems bonkers. In Crucible, additional X-Men allies have a 50% chance to gain speed up for 2 turns. And then it mentions right here, when this character is AI controlled, this attack will only be used if this character was charged. Now, there's probably going to be situations where you want to do the basic attack because the basic attack has this super powerful attack bonus attack, the most injured enemy ignoring taunt for 250 piercing and apply heal block. So we've got a couple characters in the game that do that right now. Deadpool and Elsa, very cool because you can, when you get stuck behind a taunt, you can ping the weakest target. And sometimes that might be better than doing the special. So overall, this looks like a pretty good kit. I know some people are pretty excited about it. Now, Phantom X. We're going to skip over the lore and go right here. In a nutshell, Phantom X, as I fixed it right there in the inspect element, is a sack of bullets with no love for his enemies. Outside of a nutshell, he's a blaster with high piercing damage and dodge chance. Phantom X possesses protector qualities as well, and his high dodge chance, which looks super annoying because he could have a pretty high dodge chance actually, comes in handy when he taunts through his special ability, EVA Assist. If an opponent manages to chip away at Phantom X and actually eliminates him, he bids his Unlimited X-Men allies adieu by applying a slew of positive effects, kind of cool, before calling in 2 Unlimited X-Men allies with the highest damage to attack the most injured enemy. My goodness, talk about a fun for well. Again, mutants. So this is going to be all mutants, right? So we're going to have a mutant gear crunch for sure. Let's go to his passive. On spawn, apply evade to self and all Unlimited X-Men allies. So that will enable the passive on Gambit, where he gives them an extra 25% crit chance and crit damage, right? Because when they have evade, the whole team gets that. So that's how he's going to get it initially without having to get the crits. On turn, heal for 20% of the character's max health is kind of a standard thing. On death, do all of the following things. Offense up, defense up, call in 2 limited axe size with the highest damage to attack the most injured enemy. Kind of cool. So if he's a tank and he dies first, you know, that's going to be penalizing, right? While this character has defense up, gain 100% chance to counterattack. Ouch. Gain resistance to bleed. Extra dodge chance per unlimited X-Man ally. And so there's going to be 2 other X-Men allies. So he's going to have a dodge chance. And then I was just kind of having nightmares about the Scourge event in nodes 5 and 10, where it was dependent on AI. Spider-Man, OG Spider-Man being targeted first and then getting a dodge before you could even start your run, and having to do that, 10 times before you get that to happen, and then pray that your run goes well. If this is a Scourge team, then there's that dodge mechanic then that kind of can be annoying. Let's move on. We're going to go to his ultimate 5/5. Clear all defects and evade from primary target. I like that. Primary target for piercing, plus bonus attack for primary target 5 times for more piercing. So that's a good mechanic to get through things like Death Proof. In Crucible, bonus attack, primary target 4 additional times. So what is that? 9 times? My goodness. This attack gains 10% additional damage per positive effect on the primary target. So that'd be good hitting into a tank, Infinity Watch, so on. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. And they said they're going to be very good inside of Cosmic Crucible, one of the top teams, right? Special, EVA Assist, energy cost 4/4, gain taunt for 2 turns. Attack the primary target for damage, apply taunt for 1 turn, apply offense down for 2 turns. If the primary target has taunt, target the enemy with the highest damage instead. Oh boy. That's kind of interesting. I like that. Apply defense up for 2 turns and all unlimited X-Men allies. Then his basic attack, deal damage, it's piercing, which bypasses arming. On crit, apply defense down up to a maximum of 5. Repeat this attack 2 times. When forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to X-Men allies. So that's kind of like an anti-mind control ability, which in certain matchups that could be used. Where, like Loki and Emma, things like that. Anyways, let's go to Dazzler. And Dazzler is a powerful controller with high focus. She looks like she's got the cleanse on the team. She also has some interesting turn meter mechanics I think are kind of scary, which aids her ability to manipulate effects across the battlefield. Her kit also features support elements, including barrier on spawn. And barrier is capped at 30% of max health. The only exception to that is going to be currently in the game is Dark Hold. And that's only on Arena, where they actually can go up to 60% in Cosmic Crucible, which is one of her several Cosmic Crucible bonuses within her kit. Again, mutant. Let's go down to her passive, Disco Diva. Boy, she's got rollerblades and everything on it. It's kind of crazy. On Crucible, on spawn, bury yourself and all X-Men allies for up to 30% of this character's max health. When an unlimited X-Men ally gains a negative effect, check this, fill this character's speed bar by 10%. Now imagine like Dagger going off, and or Moon Knight going off and doing a bunch of negative effects. She's going to go to full turn meter pretty quickly, right? If negative effects are applied, or a whole bunch of negative effects applied. And her ultimate will fix that problem specifically in Crucible. We'll get there. On blind, gain deflect and clear all blind from self and all X-Men allies. So that's kind of like an anti-blind mechanic. There's a couple other characters in the game that have anti-blind mechanics. Rhino and Heimdall in some ways, but this is this works differently on her. Gain deflect and clear all blinds from self and all X-Men allies. 35% focus, and X-Men allies gain that also. Now, her ultimate, and this is what I was talking about, like if there's a bunch of negative effects that hit, energy cost 5/5, flip 2 negative effects into positive effects from self and all unlimited X-Men allies. Okay, this could happen right after the negative effects apply. In Crucible, flip all negative effects to positive effects himself and all unlimited X-Men allies. I kind of like that instead. Ability block to the primary target, attack all enemies for damage and apply slow. My goodness. Gains extra focus and cannot be counterattacked. This is just really powerful right here. Attack all enemies and slow. So they're going to be bonkers good. I like it so far. Special, Dancing Queen. Energy cost 6/6. So, you could do this if they don't have the negative effects, and you could save this when they're, as a cleanse, right? Attack primary target for 360% damage, apply blind and reduce speed bar by 25%. Bear yourself and all unlimited X-Men for 30% of the character's max health. In Crucible, apply 2 regeneration, and this attack is unavoidable and cannot be counterattacked. Fine. In Crucible, flip defense up on the primary target, attack primary target for damage, and apply offense down. Boy, that's powerful. On Crucible, on crit, apply blind to the primary target. Boy, it just feels like they're really boosting the potential for Raider, and definitely going to want to have Raider for sure on Gambit, and probably Raider on her as well, from what I can see. Okay, so that is the team. In the YouTube video, they showed them playing with Phoenix and Colossus, but they did say that there is a lot of opportunity for theory crafting. Maybe you use X23, but they said there are going to be 2 more released in version patch 6.2. So now we're going to read the Cosmic Crucible part, which is going to be like the 1 versus 1 war attack, similar to, let's say, Grand Arena and Galaxy of Heroes. I did a playtest on it, and it was okay. Probably going to be my favorite game mode, but I had some criticisms of it, of course. And I'm expecting to take about 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week, based on the beta test that I did. Things could have changed. We will find out when the patch comes out, how this actually plays out. And I'm expecting the patch to come out next week on Tuesday. This is going to go live on May 11th, so a little bit later. During Cosmic Crucible, you'll engage in weekly tournaments, recurring time subject to change, that pit you against other commanders. Just like Alliance War, you need to defend a set of rooms, each with their own set of room bonuses, and they said they're going to cycle through them while attacking your room opponents. As you saw with Unlimited X-Men, a select new characters will possess Cosmic Crucible ability bonuses, which will give them an advantage in Crucible machines matches. And they made reference to this in the YouTube video, and they said that it's a team that older players have, or that we've had for, so I don't know what that means exactly. I'm sure we'll find out before Tuesday. Tons of Teal gear will be up for grabs in each season. So if you're looking for an optimal path to augment your roster, if you don't want to miss any part of Cosmic Crucible, each enemy eliminated in a match will earn you Cosmic Crucible credits. So this is going to be a new store, which can be spent on teal, orange, purple gear pierces, and players can earn additional Cosmic Crucible credits and Elite Crucible credits, which can be spent on gear orbs and their placement at the end of each tournament and the season. So what it doesn't say there is anything about characters. And I don't know that it means that there won't be characters, but they don't mention characters. And the reason why this is a problem, and I get to give a shout out to Tana, you can check this out on his Discord, is, if you add up all the characters all the way over there on the far right of the screen, plus these characters right here, which are basically orb only, unfarmable, we have well over 20. I think 23. I didn't count it correctly, but it's like 20 million characters that are unfarmable. They were really, they first of all, at one point in time, they were like giving us 2 farmable characters a month. Then like since the beginning of the year, at least, we've only been wanting 1 farmable character per month. They've been so stingy, and it is starting to backlog. When you make 1 character a month farmable, and then you give us 3-4 new characters a month, it's just a total stranglehold right now on farmability. And a lot of people are giving Scopely a pass by saying, well, they're coming out with Cosmic Crucible. Maybe they're going to release all the characters then. Maybe not. It doesn't say. I suspect we're not getting characters there. So it's kind of annoying. Now, later in the blog post, they mentioned that the next month's farmable character, which happens on the first Wednesday of the month, is going to be Silver Samurai. And we'll read it. It talks about going to the Blitz Orb and Blitz store, but I'm not clear what's going to happen with Shang-Chi. Is he going to still stay Orb exclusive or not? Now, a Force of Nature event, and I kind of take issue with this a little bit because it mentions leaderboards, and some of the wording in this is kind of weird, kind of a little convoluted. I haven't been able to make complete sense of this. I'm going to have to dig a little bit deeper. It's a lot to unpack. Swinging your way on May 3rd at 5 o'clock, so that's probably patch day, and hanging around the entire month of May is the upcoming A Force of Nature event. There will be a fun new twist on milestone events. You'll be able to make progress in the month-long A Force milestones, at the same time making progress in other events, a double win. Anyways, earn up to, this looks like we're going to get Spider-Woman, right? Teal Mutant Gear, Armory 14, 15, 16, Gold Orb Fragments, Dark Promotion Credits, Gold Promotion Credits. Fine. Now, the events. Through the event of May, you'll earn tons of reward participating in 10 milestone events. each of which will be reward points to the A-Force of Nature event. This includes 4 solo milestones, 2 alliance milestones, and 4 new quick rumble blitzes. The alliance-based milestones will grant progress is based on all your alliance members spending ISO 8 energy. Boy, you can core ice. This is a spending event. Now, we're going to talk about leaderboards. I'm not really sure if this is going to be a problematic leaderboard. That's not what I mean. It's problematic in the sense that it's probably not, it's pay to win heavy. It's probably very problematic. But as far as glitches and cheaters, it doesn't look that way from what I can see. But I'm being optimistic. We'll have to see when it comes out. But it's still a very pay to heavy. This is going to be a pay to heavy mechanic right here. Alliance members spending ISO 8 energy. Yeah. Are your alliance mates going to be willing to core the 100s, core the 200s, so on and so on? My goodness. So there we got a list of the milestones. Earning points. You're earning points in the A-Force Nature milestone by collecting limited time A-Force emblems. I wonder if that's going to be like the rings and the orbs. I don't know. We'll have to see. These tokens will be sprinkled throughout the previously mentioned milestone events and the one Power Core offers. Complete all the milestones and get the offers to earn 50,000 points necessary to reach milestones 40 and complete it. Now, I've got a spreadsheet provided by Scopely right here, which you're welcome to screenshot and analyze. This one right here lists the emblem points right here. 1.6,000 for Captain Marvel Sash, Jessica Jones stats, 8,000, 10,000. I haven't had time yet today to completely scrub through all this data. If something meaningful comes from that data, I will make a video about it. Be on the lookout to acquire 3 specific items, which I just showed right there. And there will also be select offers in the month of May to assist you in reaching those 50K points. Don't you worry, there will be offers. Rest assured, if you want to spend a lot of money this game, we'll take your money. It's the Scopely way. Well, at least they're letting us know. My goodness, right? Now, so there are the points right there. All right, let's keep going. Leaderboard, and this is very controversial right now, right? The A-Force milestone will have a leaderboard similar to Blitz ranking based on milestone points and is not combat related, but it is spending related in some ways. And I don't think this is a free-to-play friendly way of doing it. It's kind of interesting. Rank, I don't know if people are ready for this. Rank rewards given out at the end will include gold orb fragments and teal raid orb fragments. Additionally, gold promotion credits reward the top 50 on the leaderboards, and silver promotion credits for players outside the top 50 who earned a minimum of 20,000 points. All right. Well, I don't want to judge it yet. Now, new quick rumble blitzes. That looks like they're going to change the blitz structure where there's going to be new character releases are going to be 4 days long now instead of 3 days long. They're going to have these new quick rumble blitzes, which are going to be milestone based, and then they're going to move like the old Sunday Red Star and the Sunday blitzes are going to be moved to Saturday. So we're going to see how this goes. It's new stuff. New to the regular blitz schedule will be special quick rumble blitzes that run every Thursday through Friday and grant milestone rewards, not rank rewards. So it's a milestone blitz, but it's going to be dependent on whether or not you have like obscure characters at 7 stars. I'll show you. A related milestone will run alongside this new blitz and grant bonus points when you use specific teams. The first team that bat up is Hydra. All right. Other quick rumbles will require a different trait and offer different rewards. So yeah, if you have 7-star Hydras, you can get a lot of points. And I don't know, I don't think a lot of players have, their Hydra roster at 7 stars. I imagine a lot of the really smart players, didn't even upgrade them. Like they're sitting there and they have got the orbs, but they don't want to spend the gold to upgrade them. So, they're forcing you to go wide on your roster, right? All right, let's keep going. Weekly Blitz schedule update. To get ready to rumble, starting in May, the schedule for recurring blitzes will be updated to 1 character-themed blitz per week and extended by day. So it's going to be going from 3 days to 4 days. Boy, can you imagine do a 4-day Wong Blitz? Oh my God. The Orb, Assault Blitz, and Red Star Blitz, which run on Sundays, will be moved to Saturdays. Fine. All right. So we've got another Goblin Queen, another milestone. And this was in the data mine, so we have covered this on this channel before. Rising up for the Death of Limbo on May 3rd for a monster opportunity is the Goblin Queen event. Earn character shards for Madeline Pryor, as well as the A-Force emblems for the Nature Milestone. Be on the lookout for Captain Marvel's helmet, which will grant a massive amount of points in the A-Force Nature Milestones. Here's your turn. Here's your turn. Here's how you to turn your efforts into a successful cloning machine during this limited time event. Goblin Queen Milestone. Earn points in the 8-day Goblin Queen Milestone by completing selected daily objectives as well as battling in Blitz and Alliance War. I can't do any more blitzing. Maybe I can. I don't know, man. I'm being conditioned. Additional points in Blitz. Earn additional points with Madeline Pryor and Marauder characters with gear 13 and above. Wow. In Alliance War, earn additional points battling with Darkhold and A-Force characters. We don't even have A-Force characters other than Jessica Jones and Captain Marvel are going to be the A-Force as long as Nico and Spider-Woman. Gear tier 13 and above. Rewards. Milestones will include Model Fire Shards, A-Force Emblems, Mr. Sinister Shards, Mystic Gear and Callus Parts, Red Star Orb Fragments, Ability Orb Fragments, A-Force Emblems, Captain Marvel's Helmets, T1, T2 Level 1 Iron Orb Fragments. All right. I don't feel like we have enough information to judge it, but I'm not very optimistic on this being a lot of fun. We'll have to see. Character availability. If you're in need of a sword wielding protector, the Sheathed Protector, head over to the Blitz store starting on May 3rd, which is going to be patch day. Silver Samurai Shards will be available in the Blitz Orb. So I don't know if that means that where Shang-Chi's going to go. I'm not really sure, but we're going to see some movement on May 3rd with the Blitz store, and Silver Samurai will be available there, at least in the Blitz Orbs. I don't know if he'll be there for sale or not. We'll find out. Now, this is interesting. Max health updates. Now, some of this, I'm actually pretty excited about the ones for, let's say, Crystal and Quake, because I think that'll make them a lot more viable, because I think, like, specifically, not Crystal and Quake, Yo-Yo and Crystal. Never mind Quake, she gets the bonus too. But Yo-Yo, I mean, I feel like I can use the Black Bolt Yo-Yo combo more often if she has higher health pools. A lot of these characters are uneventful, but they're getting health boosts. Aim Infector, Bullseye, Hand Blaze Maester, Assassin, Archer, Vision, Doctor Strange, Pyro, and Rocket Raccoon, Starlord. They all get about a 20% health boost. Now, of more interest to me specifically was Yo-Yo at 40%, because her passive is amazing. And if this means I can use her in more places, that's fantastic. And then we've got Crystal and Quake getting boosts there also. All right, we've got the weekly events, which we're not going to go over. The only thing that was really new in here is this. They mentioned the new Hydra Blitz, Quick and Rumble related milestones, starts day May 5th, rewards gear related characters, Hydra, and that'll do with the blog post. So a lot of stuff, right? What do you think about this? I kind of feel like most of this information in the blog post is tainted because of the problems with the Pestilent Scourge rank. Like, I'm not that excited about all of this because of the problems that we had with the event. It's been a real mess. And if you read this, Scourge events aren't the only new game mode launching in 2022. If you love how we screwed up the Scourge event and the Scourge leaderboards, you're going to love this Cosmic Crucible event, right? I don't feel like a bad way to start the sentence. All right, let me know what you think in the Cosmic Comic section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Comment section.